have to do the chat and the Vim thing.
But she trying to stay.
Damn it. This thing. Chat and remembered its size. How the hell did it do that? Surprising. Surprising that it would remember the size. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a sticky and where's 26? Whatever, that's good enough. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully people can hear me. Like, sure that people can hear me. What does this sound like? Be music in the background. Where's the music?
All night they come stop.
Okay. Pretty damn loud. Alright, is that any better? It's still pretty loud. Yeah, that's okay. How about that? Decibels just have to be less than my vocal decibels. Okay, now that I have figured this out, actually try to do something. Where was I? Here. And oh, are there actual people in here? How's it going? Or are you guys just lurking? Let's see. Are you guys just lurking? Alright, so well, I mean I can tell. Should be able to tell from the app, I think. App should tell me that, shouldn't it? Should tell me. What does it say? Oh yeah, I have to go to this. I don't think that counts. User's frame rate. What the hell? It's like my frame rate too low or something. Specifically lowered it because I don't have enough. Yeah. Whatever. Because like I only have 200 gigabytes of internet and each one of them count. All right, what was my ticket? Was my ticket was to add, and this will be so cool if I could do this like every day and do it for a job. All right, so my job will let me. Yeah, this much. That would be so awesome. If only your job gave a fuck about who you are. So, I think I'm going to start with. I guess I have to start with the server. I mean, like that's what would happen in the real world anyway. Oh shit! I actually have uncommitted changes again. What? What is okay? But I did say I was going to make branches from now on because I really need my pull requests. I need to have pull requests that link with my issues. Otherwise, it's gonna start getting messy. Next, prefer TS node. And I added some config thing. I managed to ignore git diff. I told git diff to ignore npm lock. Why source server package JSON? Oh, because I added nest.js config. Oh, I need to open the I need to open the yes. Is my cat like outside somewhere? What the hell she's doing? She's not really mine. Like in a neighborhood. Okay, so we added nest.js config. Like that's all I've done, because that's env. Oh, that shouldn't be a diff. That's what I thought. This is the only diff that I added nest.js. Just because I was doing other stupid shit. Oh, I figured out how to do a tab view. You just use open editor. Basic. That's all that. Yeah, so I might just copy this. Copy this stuff. Just so I can see it. Thing that's gonna take forever that's definitely not getting done today is not getting done today. Is because, well, maybe I'll start on it. Ah, man. Ended up in this mode. Okay. 197. Usually the way I do my tickets is I just do like, you know what? We should add I should call this by the initials of the project. This is how it's usually done. Yeah, but I don't really know how to. I mean, it's obvious that I don't know if I want to end the name of the ticket. Point is like the branch, so and we just have main. Figure it out as soon as I do this. And then I usually do like feature, and then we'll say I usually do like this thing. I forget. I don't really remember how I did it. Something like this. Because I'm pretty sure I can't have colon in here, can I? Isn't that a valid branch name? It's what I think. Yeah. Okay. So, how's it going? Hesky. Um, so probably. Dude, what? Why did it send me my own message? That's weird. Like it like resent the message. Very strange. It shouldn't have sent it twice. Huh. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know. But now I just have to now I just have to I guess just add this port. This is why I was adding the config. What the hell am I talking? Port. Add um oh, I was gonna add the port to the config. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Now I remember. So I'm also going to This was what I was. This is what I was doing last. I remember. I was just researching. Just researching um, the config service. That's what that was. Let's see. It was somewhere. I think it was in techniques configuration. There it is. These guys have a collapsible menu. Super nice. Just write it down. Otherwise, why did you even think about it? Yeah, so this is where I was trying to install this because I was going to install .env, but I figured Nest.js had something that I could probably use. So probably it. I just have to. And the question is like, now do I add a separate ticket for that? Probably not. I mean, I guess in the real world you would. Honestly, right? I just don't feel like it. So what do we have here? We have app service. Basically does nothing. App module. Um, why are these both yellow? These shouldn't both be yellow. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Highlighting is weird. I guess they are both yellow. Huh. Oh, I forgot to open Gitmoji. Because eventually, ha! They even put a thing in the middle of it. I don't think they've added any more Gitmojis. Okay. Yeah, what the heck am I? So we have an app controller. It's clearly not going to be a controller. Like we have an app module. But like, do I add it to the app module? So like, I don't know. That's a really good idea. Because it's like I would almost go a step further and be like, yeah, I need a config module because I'm sure there's gonna be some other config besides env config that I'm gonna need. So like I might as well make another module. And I'm sure that like the CLI that's provided with Nest has a schematic generator which I should be using, but okay, so here's a tabular. Okay. I am going to add tests. And like TDD is just like add tests first. I don't know. Like right now, just add a config module. So like I'm pretty sure I can just import module. The great thing about Nest.js is just like Angular. It's fucking amazing. It's like I don't have to learn a new framework. So it says it can be a type any, a dynamic module, promise of a dynamic module, or a forward reference. Okay, so clearly imports modules. So what I was gonna do is sure feature modules. So probably do this. Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong direction. Alright, so in this source folder, yeah, well, whatever, that's fine. In this source folder, we need to make a big directory, and then we'll touch app.module.ts. So how about just like in big dot module dot ts. Then I can basically, it's just like app module export class. I should just be able to say big we'll just app module module port class big module yeah. So it doesn't have any providers because it doesn't matter. Then in here, we should just be able to import. And I'm sure there's something wrong with that. I would, I would assume. I did just recompile it, so this is not going to work. This will. Oh no. Um, Definitely expecting that to work. Okay. And NX is just being gay. I don't know why I need to do NX reset there, but that's just what it is. So an in config module. Oh. Now my body's gonna get sleepy. Finds all the different ways to tell me, like, I don't want to be doing this right now. I'm too lazy. Big module. Definitely want a config service. So I guess I'll make a directory for it too. Actually, like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do here, but course config services. Actually, no. That seems excessive. I don't know. Maybe in the future it won't seem excessive. Source config, and we'll say, how about just env service .ts. And since it's part of this module, whoops, we'll say in the providers, now we have to add providers. So there are no declarations, they're just providers. Providers, and we'll say, oh, I first need to define it. Whoops. Yeah, how is the service defined here? It's just at injectable export class. Okay. Injectable. Options. Oops. service. Okay. Well, let's see what this thing is. So is this going to happen every time now? Oh, not every time. Of course. Only occasionally. Right. Okay, so I guess for the ENV service, we'll just need to the constructor um, affected. You know what the look at the docs. Oh, there's just config module for. Let's see. Um, yeah. I mean, I'll be able to find out if it does anything, just by. I thought I was importing a service. But it's actually not a service. And it just straight up reads the file. So if I just do config module, that was so this needs to be an import. called mine the exact same thing. A good approach for using this technique is to create a config module that exposes the config service, which loads the appropriate env file. I mean, isn't that what I'm doing? Um, I think that yeah, well, that really didn't work. Oops. Huh. What is in here? Config factory. Additional module. Oh, there is config. Oh. What does this say? Loads process environment variables depending on the ignore env file flag and also env file path. Register customs configuration globally. Registers configuration object partial registration. What the hell is partial registration? Kind of weird. The heck, this partial? I don't get it. Um, but for feature takes a config factory. Weird. Yeah, well. I'm pretty sure this won't work if I do it at this level. like almost certain that that won't do shit. So actually, just the for root static method does the parsing. Oh, so you only access the config service in feature module. I mean, obviously, this is what I should do and then just be done with it. Parse the env file from the root directory. Merge pairs from the env file with process.env. And store them in config service. Registers provides a get method. Reliably mess up my fucking. Oh my god. Fighting the urge to sleep is insane right now. I'm so damn tired. Um, I can actually give you file path if you don't. Otherwise, I'll need to import. So wherever I use config module, I have to. Man, this is like work staying awake. I just well, I thought that um I'm sure I'm gonna use it the wrong way. From this JS config. And literally, I just want to print something. Um, okay, so we have changes observable, get or throw. I can set the get a configuration value for the path. So I give it your custom or process environment based on your property path. You can use dot notation to traverse nested objects. Sample database host. Uh, so there was some way to. I haven't yet defined anything. I was gonna say like well that should be recognizable. How the heck do we do these? I use this get. Yeah, there's like I know there's a better way to do this, but yeah, I'm definitely not using YAML. Read and parse YAML's files. Yeah, okay. Need a package if I'm going to use YAML. I don't really want to use YAML. Using config service. So in a feature module, I just do that, but I still have to do right. Okay, that makes sense. So in here, like I knew this was wrong. I still have to do that at the top level. Makes sense. That just that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be available everywhere else. Pretty sure this is how you're supposed yeah, and then I'll just have to import. And then here, I just import it like this. Like, makes sense. So I did define one thing. Okay, you inject the config service, obviously. Okay. Get an environment variable. Get a custom configuration value. So the custom configuration object is made through the custom configuration file. The entire custom is an interface. Okay. Oh, Zahesky is back. Hello. Nobody else was more interesting. Hmm. Oh, at least it's not doubling my messages anymore. Right. Okay, well, obviously the right way to do it is this one. Clearly, this is the right way to do it. Is to have an interface for your entire object, which you define in this custom config file. But right now, step one is just make it work. This is like an iteration. Like step one, iteration one. This is maybe iteration 4. I can now use dbconfig.port. Like, yes, that's very nice and everything. Technically, this is how it should be done, but really, right now, I don't care. So right now, I can just do this, get, and then just say port. This should print something. And this is an any, just like why you'd want to do that. Oh my God, where are the brackets? And so normally I wouldn't even have to do this. Okay, now it's a string, right? Great. Yeah, but is this even gonna print anything? Like, I don't think so. Maybe. Well, I did print undefined. Okay. Sure. Oh, would you look at that shit? It just fucking worked. Unlike the first try. What? That never happened. Like, I'm not being sarcastic either. For me, personally, must be a good day today, because that never, like, there's usually such a struggle to get this to work. That just worked. Like, this is usually, like, it's just like it turns into a shit storm, and then it's like 9 hours later, like, and then it prints it like after spewing out random errors and like bunch of other shit that shouldn't happen. So let's see, iteration one. Which Gitmoji? Like, I almost want to make it. I almost want to do what you might call it. Have vote for chat users. How about which chat users vote for vote for Git emoji in. Okay, so what do we do for this? Which emoji do we use? So, um, another. Like, I should honestly be drinking green tea right now, but just like this stuff is so addictive. Oh my god, I don't even know why I buy it. It's like really bad. It's like the one bad thing I'm doing right now. I think. Yeah, I jinxed myself. Like, at least I'm not smoking cigarettes yet. So it's funny because you buy it at the cigarette store, which is like should give you a hint. It's like one step away from that. Don't get me started on quitting smoking. That shit is crazy. I'm like a month and a half right now, which is absurd. Okay. So, and today was like such a good day. Like, I went to the gym this morning. I got there like pretty early, and I benched pressed my personal record so many times. Couldn't believe it. Like, I was like 2 weeks ago, I pressed this weight once. And this week, I pressed the same weight 5 times. Every time was like 3 or 2. I can't believe it. I don't know what I did. Like, maybe it's like I have like this entire list of what happened and how was I able to do that today. Like, I really need to find out what happened. I don't know. And then, like, all of a sudden, everybody in the gym wants to be your friend, and you're just like, this is so fake. All of a sudden, people start talking to you, and you're just like, get away from me. Like, you weren't talking to me when I was lifting light weights, but now that I'm lifting the heavyweight, you're good enough to talk to. Like, whatever. Those kinds of people just piss me off. It's like you have to, like, reach a certain level just to have a conversation with them. Like, Fuck those people. Anyway, enough of ranting. More of doing. Okay, configuration. Yeah, but like, what did we do though? We did all of this stuff. The PMP lock YAML is not ignored. Okay. I have to update the alias. PMP-lock. How about I just bash aliases, hit it anyway. Can't find it. And how about we just ignore? Yeah, but wait a minute. Git diff ignore pnpm-lock. Oh, but it's not ignored because I bet if I move up two directories, it will be ignored. So like now it's ignored. Oh, so this is actually a path spec and not a file. There's nothing really I can do to edit that. We'll move this to desktop. Desktop. Oh, isn't it moving? Oh, that's, whoops, I'm moving it to the same desktop. That's why it was necessary. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now it's the right desktop. Okay. Okay, now I know that. So we added a dependency. That's definitely a separate commit. There is a git emoji for that caps lock on. Okay. There is a git emoji for it's heavy plus sign added. Not an upgrade of a dependency. It's an add of a dependency. Okay. So like add of a source package.json. Just to double check. Huh. Git diff stage does not diff. Weird. Huh. The hell? Why? Probably has something to do with my alias. Yeah, get this stage definitely does work. It's just that like the ignore thing is somehow, oh, it's probably because of this dash dash option. So like I can't give it dash dash flags. So like I bet if I look up the manual page of what is the short flag equivalent of stage, then it will work. There's got to be a short flag for this, isn't there? Really? No short flag? Stage is a synonym for cached. Okay, was there a short flag for cache? Hmm. How about just get if there's gotta be a short option somewhere. These have short options. How come stage doesn't have a short option? Not everything has a short option. Um, eh, huh, really? Staged and cache are not printed as options. They global options? Huh? That's kind of confusing. No. Huh. What the? That's odd. So like, is there a short option for this? Um, ah, man, I doubt it. Yeah, but isn't there really? Ah, I mean, like I read the manual page and it didn't say there was one. So yes, we saw this in the. Damn it. Yeah, well. Hmm. That sucks. It means that I can't give it any other flag. And I have to, if I want to see diff stage, actually type it out. Oh well. The only reason I saw that was just the only reason I'm looking at this is just to double check what I'm committing so that like it conforms to the heavy plus sign. I don't want stuff in there that's not the heavy. So like now we know for sure that the entire point of this heavy plus and this is for server. So wrist. That's the problem with these heavy exercises is that your wrists start to really annoying. Like I'm trying to use different kinds of grips to like get my grip strength, but your wrists still end up hurting. And like Dvorak is definitely helping my wrists for sure. So we'll just say add nest big. Code can be right. Code.env file. How about to load env var? Okay. So then we have. Now if I run it, nothing will come up. Because there is nothing staged. Expect that. Um, so in app module. So oh, I also have untracked. Okay, so I have source server config. So I don't know if that's a feature technically. Technically a feature. not configuration files, because normally I would say wrench. Not a development script. Like you can always say architectural changes. I mean, I guess since I made a feature directory, it's technically a feature, but was there nothing for config? I mean, I guess it's configuration file. Well, .env is definitely a configuration file, but I'm pretty sure that I already have that in. It's ignored. It's ignored, really? Oh, really? That env environment variable files are supposed to be ignored. Right? I don't know why, but I gotta go use the restroom real quick. In like 5 minutes, I'll be back. I'm gonna make a be back timer eventually. Maybe I'm falling asleep because I drew the curtain just so I could just so I would have less glare. Um, um oh yeah, I almost forgot to turn the camera back. desktop did I leave? Nope. I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the one. Start at 30 gigabytes. At 32 gigabytes. I doubt anybody's gonna tune in today, but whatever. Yeah, I wonder why heck the environment file is ignored. Like technically it won't work if the environment file is ignored. If I push it up and somebody clones it, it won't print anything. It'll print undefined. It won't print. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Well, what the heck was? Dude, how does he get so many people? He always has so many damn people. How the hell does Adrian Learns get so many people? And all I get is I can't tell if any of y'all are real because he won't say shit. Either lurkers or bots. And honestly, lurkers are worse than bots. So actually, we already just did this. We're just trying to commit it. Added a port variable, and whoops, and we used this JS config service, which is nice. Yeah. Why the hell? I didn't even save that. Why in the world? Yeah, this has like a bunch of predefined crap that like you're supposed to ignore. I mean, most of this was generated by the Actually, yeah, what the hell is config? Not a configuration file. Like I was gonna say env is a configuration file. So like I have to say it's a feature, I guess. And like we have to do sparkles. I mean that makes the most sense. Unless something else. Like eventually I'll have these memorized, but no, I do not. It's gotta be a introduce new feature. Because it made a feature directory for there's nothing else that fits. Like I'm being like OCD about it. Um yeah, it's definitely not this. Yeah, this seems like it would be overused. And this is just like a blanket. Anything goes under. Um yeah, so I guess we have to do sparkles for this. Um source server source big module and env server. Yeah, but then wouldn't you say this is configuration file? Well, configuration file is like .env, so like this really isn't um let's look at the stage div. So big module. And I suppose maybe I'll just do like server slash config. Yeah. Like, why is this the hardest part? The actual change was the hard. The hardest part is like figuring out which damn emoji to use. Uh, I guess these both fit. I don't see a reason to split these. Like sparkles. Oops. equals server server/config. That is how you spell it. Um, config module and add environment service and oops. Right. Okay. Then before like I mean honestly that should have just been in. I need to amend that. Okay. And then didn't I make a clean script? Thought I made a clean script. No way. Somewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. It's at the top level. So I could say Linux Let's just see what happens. Okay, so I want to store that and npx clean. Oops. npx nx Okay, well, at least it did it. Then install it again. Now it's gonna warn me about this every time. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that, I mean, like, technically you shouldn't do that. I read some argument that I kind of agree with about why you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna have to. We would say, yeah, maybe this should have been committed with the Nest.js. That's let's just say updated package. Upgrade depends. Yeah, but like in the commit message, I would say all Nest.js. Is basically the same command. Yeah, so I mean, really, this should be Yeah, this commit shouldn't exist. So I guess we'll do a rebase. Base on. We'll squash these two. I mean, I guess this is another way to split stuff up. Yeah, I really don't know what this looks like. Um, just wanted to see what this would look like. Can't even see the rest of the Hmm. Wait. There were three of these. What the heck happened? There were two. Ah, okay. Oh, it does, huh? It does come up as the description. You just have to click this. Okay, well, that's not bad. It's quite good. Hmm. Okay, that's fine then. So yeah, that is another way to. Okay. Um, I can't believe I somehow managed to find the energy to do this. It's still really difficult, I think. really annoying. Yeah, I don't think this is an actual person. So, sorry. Pretty sure you're not an actual person either. And said anything. This person did leave and come back. So maybe you're real. Maybe you're not. Anyway. What? Um. Am I actually going to get to? This is always the problem. Like, I need to do this, but I need to do like 10,000 other things before I do this. So. Um. I've been streaming for like an hour or so. Damn it. Nobody says anything. So annoying. Like I'm trying to make the damn stream interactive. I even give you a link to like where you can like edit my code with me, and nobody says shit. So annoying. Get it? Didn't change anything. Hmm. Weird. What is that? Damn blinking. Hmm. Never seen that before. Stupid blink. Oh, weird. Well, one thing that's good uh, is that the bandwidth usage is slightly lower. So, okay. And now I just have to make myself do the rest of this. I'm feeling goddamn lazy when nobody interacts. It's really kind of annoying. Maybe I should slightly turn this up. It's supposed to be in the yellow range or something, but I don't always get it in the yellow range, so. A bunch of drop. Okay, well. I mean, I really like the fact that it like basically functions. It basically functions exactly like um exactly like Angular. That's pretty nice. I just need to lean back a little bit because shit is too tense. Um, damn details. Okay, so I guess now I just use the port variable. So I would like to print out the port. I really don't want to do the other iteration. Like I'd rather do the other thing right now. We'll just say here, I thought I hit the wrong key. Um, yeah, but there was an entire section about using this in main.ts, because then you don't have access to a service. Back and read that section. Let's see, according to this is what you're supposed to do if you're going to use it in main. still be used in main TS. Must use app.get. Ah, so to get the config service, I just have to get a reference to the config service. Okay, that's fair. Just need to define another variable. Okay, this is now clearly this is in the wrong place. Good. Is this to nest application context? Type or token? String symbol function. Gives me. This is very .NET-ish, a T result. Choose an instance of either injectable or controller, otherwise throws an exception. Okay. So we're retrieving an injectable. I can straight up give you the type. Is each found a way up here. Yeah, but config service can't be config service, or can it? I think it can. Yeah, this time I can. So that should be everything. Get config service. App listen port listening on. Probably not gonna work. Oh shit. Server listening on 999. Okay. Is it actually though? Localhost. Oh shit, it prints hello. No way. I'm getting so lucky today. Usually not like this. Okay. Well, that worked. Um, um, shit, that should have been testing code. This is what I should have committed this as testing code. There's a reason to split this. Yeah, so how the hell? Yeah, but if I pull this out, then this will break, as this won't have anything that it's referencing. Ah, I mean, this is a logical. I don't know. It's getting kind of ridiculous. Um, I feel my luck running out. Um, hmm. Okay. Right. The immersed pain. Okay, well, what I could do is ENV service. I can still say that I add serve. This I could say that um, I move code, so I could do fire, then I could do move code, and then alembic arm experiments. See if this works. Um, just say this. Oops. Code. Big. Concept. I mean this. Remove proof of concept. Maybe we should just like limit it to one though, because like then it could get ridiculous. Then like you wouldn't really know. We need to do that anyway. Like I also need to edit the what's the name of this? Emoji contexts. For yeah, so then we say read port environment variable from I always do this so I know this is the only thing I'm committing. And so that would be not a feature. You can always say infrastructure changes. Improve user experience. I could say improve developer experience. I could say write bad code that needs to be improved. Because like I'm gonna add a to do. Actually, that reminds me. I should add a to do here. Um, Checking the configs. Um, introduce custom. Use structure or format. But like it does something that wasn't there. The hell is dead? I'll just do improve developer. This is probably the heck was the documentation thing? I've seen it before. Memo. Okay. That's nice. I wonder if I updated. Did I update the title of the damn thing? Maybe I didn't need to update the title of the thing. Oh, I didn't actually. Ah, yeah, I did. I used to say two. really lame. It has. Yeah, I don't really know. I also wanted to look at this.
Car-
No, not this.
Car-
This- Oh shit! I changed the title and it automatically created. Oh no, never mind. It didn't update the title. Huh, that's what happened. Well, there's a bug. I update the title and it doesn't update the title here. Or at least not while it's happening. Sure, that's a bug. Um, yeah, that's odd. At least this updated. That's I should add. It doesn't really tell you what it is. Like, let me guess if you go back here. It still hasn't updated. And I'm so good at finding bugs. It's like I don't even have to think about it. It's just oh, now we'll go smoke a cigarette. Not happening. Like I don't even have any. Which is good. Oh my god, I gotta like stop the heat or something. Getting kind of just like lulling me to sleep. I might also make some French fries. Yeah, so that's definitely for later. Yeah, I remember last time I tried to do this, there was a library, but I bet you there's some library in this framework that does this. I bet you I don't even have to deal with it. Oh, there you go. Authentication. I think I have read this before. Um, actually works pretty well. Exact right height. I don't have to mess with stuff. clearly auth is a feature. I feel like everybody's always working on auth. Because everybody's always starting and never finishing stuff. And this is like the first thing that you're gonna build, whether you like it or not. Like whatever site that you have, it's gonna have one. I've kind of been fantasizing about making this into some kind of library that I could just pull down from my GitHub next time I do shit. But that hasn't happened. Oh, they have unauthorized exception. They've already defined this for you. That's awesome. And useful. Turn everything except the result. And then, of course, in a real application, you wouldn't store a password in plain text. Well, why not? You'd instead use a library like bcrypt. Well, at least I got to the trouble of telling you. With a salted one-way hash algorithm. Yeah, but you did it in the example. Now I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you for giving me terrible advice. Like, yeah. Because that's how that works. Damn it. Dude, how does Adrian get so many people? I'm literally doing the same damn thing he was. And now it's like 40 people. I get nobody but bots. I still don't believe you people are real. Because you have not said a damn thing. Really unnerving. Module. Yeah, like you're always gonna have like config auth. Like what else? And there's the auth controller. There's the auth controller. Man, this shit seems so simple. Like now that like I've done it like so many times, just like duh. Like obviously this is how you I guess the one cool thing about Nest.js, these damn decorators, like I still don't know how to write my own decorator. Like I tried once and it's just like pain in the ass. I don't understand it. Oh, damn wrist. Like, why do you call it DTO? Sign in DTO. Oh, okay, that makes sense because that's the type that you expect from the client side, and DTO is where did I read this? Which book was this? I read this in wait, what the hell's in here? Yeah, whatever. I read this in Patterns of Enterprise Application. There's something about DTO in here. I don't really remember where it was. Why are you so fucking bright? Ah, what did I just do? I thought I hit Control F. I don't think I hit Control F. Whatever. Oh, I refreshed. I hit Control R instead of Control. It's like data type object. DTO. Data transfer objects. On page 401. Seems like a very popular pattern. You know what page I'm on. Data transfer. It doesn't tell me the damn page number. Oh, here we go. Chapter 15, distribution pattern. Data transfer object. I know I read this once, but it didn't even make sense. This is what the hell is supposed to happen. An object that carries data between processes in order to reduce the number of method calls. An assembler. What is that supposed to mean? It assembles. Why is there an assembler? When you're working with a remote facade, such as Firebase, a remote facade such as Firebase. Man, can't I move this over to the left? Damn it. Or like get rid of these borders. Why can't I get rid of the borders? It's so annoying. Forbat Distiller 6.0. Fast web view. Whatever the hell that means. Even put his name. Carlos put his name. What the? The page? That doesn't do anything. Yeah, except that. I mean, yeah, but whatever. Not very helpful. I guess this is the best we're gonna get. Get the data from the domain model. Wait, I thought DTO was the domain model. DTO is not the domain model. You need an assembler to get the data from the domain model to the data transfer object. So I guess the assembler is like an adapter. Return album assembler. When you're working with as a result, you need to reduce the number of calls. That means you need to transfer more data with each call. One way to do this is to use lots of parameters. However, this is often awkward. Sure, passing lots of parameters is weird and like quite annoying. It's often impossible with languages such as Java. No, that Java can return multiple values. That's a load of shit. Just don't understand what he's talking about. Solution is to create a data transfer object that can hold all the data for the call. We usually call those. We don't call them data transfer objects. We usually call those payloads. Oh, so a DTO is a payload. You need a payload assembler. That's interesting. Dude, leave my computer. Stupid ant. Ah, that was kind of weird. How did the visual line mode stop highlighting? Kind of weird. I wish you would say at least hello instead of just sitting there and saying no. It really makes me paranoid. It really does. It's not very nice. is weird. And value object. Lots of people say payload. But what is this? What is this? I'm more interested in the assembler than the data transfer. What is this assembler? Our mothers told us never. Little more than a bunch of getters and setters. Yeah, but like these are like people usually say like payload or model. What? But a DTO is not a domain model. Which is true because there's always like shit you have to add. Yeah, I definitely know that intuitively there's a difference between a domain model. And I guess people shorten domain model to model. So that's what the hell that means. I don't know, maybe I'll just spend the rest of the time reading. Nobody's really in here anyway. Um How long have I been streaming for? Like 4 hours? I'm still not gonna get to. It's like I knew it. Like there's always like prerequisites before the actual work starts. Like too many damn prerequisites. Wait, you're kidding me, right? There are 17.8K viewers right now. No fucking way. And not one of you motherfuckers, not one of you motherfuckers tunes in. What the? This is like the largest amount of viewers I've ever seen on this in this category. I've never seen this many damn viewers. 17.8K viewers. Holy shit, what is this? Like seriously? 14.6K people are watching you do what? Like are you actually coding? No. You're just doing shit. Like 1,000 people are watching this douchebag who never has anything interesting to say. Like, oh yeah, you're Prime, the alpha male of programming. Or whatever. Like, this guy's vaguely interesting. Like, seriously? 17,000 people? 14,000 were tuned into the. Like, how can you even have a chat with 14? Whatever, dude. That's so fucking dumb. 14,000 people tuned in. I have a feeling that person, like, somehow hacked the system or something. There's no way 14,000 people are in your fucking chat. Like, you're not even doing anything remotely interesting. Like, I went in there once and, like, wasn't even that good. Kind of crap. Like, yeah, I'm offended. I really am. Because I'm not really doing anything terribly interesting either. But in the end, it's not really that interesting. It's not like new or anything. I guess they've just been doing it for longer. it's just kind of disappointing. Like all I get is fucking bots and lurkers. Like what? Like why? Why do you people lurk? They'll have to come up with like a creative message. I'm like trying desperately to get people to like collaborate with me. Okay, it's one of those life things. Nothing happens at first, then it happens slowly, then it happens all at once. Um, let's see.